After buying more shares and bringing my shares of NEO up to 8,733, yes, you guys heard that right, I bought more again. Do you guys think Money Making Mitch still believes in NEO? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So the CPCA expects China and new energy vehicle retail at 770,000 penetration, a record of 46.6%. Amidst all of this, NEO just announced, kind of, that they are going into England. So my subscribers like Triple Leverage Drew, Jack, you lucky dog, Clive, all of you guys in the UK. It says United Kingdom, not just England, right? So United Kingdom is not just England, but the territories that they still control. And right-hand drive, that means right-hand drive cars. A lot of countries also use right-hand drive cars. Like my old oil-rich country of Trinidad, countries like Barbados, Australia, etc., etc. So, NEO plans to continue European expansion despite EU tariff and uncertainties. Why is that? Because France has already proven that they are not going to go along with the tariffs and they are embracing NEO. Germany, Sweden just said the same thing, and they're teaming up with European companies. Before I go on with this article, my subscriber, Neo San Francisco, called me at 11 last night. Well, he texted me and I called him. He said that there's a popular guy on X, formerly known as Twitter. His name is Jason, and he's always on the money 99% of the time when he says something is coming with NEO. And he reported yesterday from sources that NEO is about to team up with a European OEM, and it's possibly going to be BMW, Mercedes, or Porsche. And like I said, this guy, he said William Lee will announce this whilst in Europe. And we know Emperor William Lee is still over there in Europe. This is going to be dynamite if this happens, guys. And like I said, normally I don't report on rumors, but this guy has a track record of like 99%. So let's see. William Lee said that NEO plans to continue expanding in Europe despite tariff uncertainties in the European Union, that many of the complaints raised by the EU do not make sense, he says. NEO is determined to keep expanding in the European market despite uncertainties. William Lee, the founder, chairman, and CEO of Chinese electric vehicle maker, said on Thursday that NEO plans to continue its European expansion despite tariffs, uncertainties in the European Union, and that many complaints made by the EU do not make sense, according to Reuters reporting it. They just reported it today. Electric vehicles are very important, says Emperor Lee, for positive development of the environment. They should never be used as a political target. Well said. Lee told reporters as NEO opened its first showroom in Amsterdam, according to the report. The brief report did not provide anything more. Lee and NEO co-founder and president King Lee Hong are currently in Europe to witness the opening of the new NEO house in Amsterdam. NEO is currently targeting only Europe in its efforts to expand overseas, with vehicles already available in several countries. It aims to move its entire service system, including battery swap stations, over there. And I spoke about this yesterday, guys, that with the amount of taxis now that people are buying up and using them as taxis, like our ET7s, high-end taxi fleets and stuff like that, they're going to need more battery swap stations. The company built the NEO Power Europe plant in Hungary. NEO Power Europe plant in Hungary in 2022. Its first overseas plant to produce battery swap stations. The plant also serves as a manufacturing center, a research and development center, and service center. And service, very important. This is where Tesla has failed its customers, in service, guys. So we're making sure we don't make that same mistake for NEO's energy products in Europe. And as of today, NEO has 43 battery swap stations in Europe, 15 of which are located in Germany. Not surprised. Germany is saying that they are not going to go along with the tariffs. In the first April 8, NIO opened a smart driving technology center in Germany. It's first outside of China, and I spoke about that in the past. So in Europe, it says the uncertainties faced by Chinese automakers is increasing. On October the 4th, 2023, the European Commission officially launched an anti-subsidy investigation into electric vehicles. Well, why am I not surprised about that? And they're calling it a threat. And they're going to put additional tariffs. Well, Germany, Sweden, France, and Hungary, a lot of countries are not on board with that. So sorry, Ursula, if you're looking at this. Despite the challenges it faces in international markets, NIO will stick to its strategy of serving global customers, Lee said in a group interview with media, including CNEV Post on May 16, the day after the launch of the Onvo sub-brand. I'm going to skip through some of this, guys. So it says NIO's original intent to expand overseas remained the same. And it was also reported by Alfonso. Let me see if I can pull this up, guys. Just bear with me. But this guy also spoke about how it was briefly posted on I believe it was on Twitter. And then it was pulled off from Twitter. But the guy says that William Lee basically said to him, see if I can find it here. Steve Fowler, former editor of the UK automotive publication Autopress, attended the media Q&A event and shared on social media platform that NIO's sub-brand Onvo and Firefly, the latter being a temporary code name, like Firefly is a temporary code name just like Alps, and a lot of brands will come out under Firefly just like under Alps, are also prepared for the right-hand drive market. NIO boss William Lee tells me, and I'm quoting, that NIO will be in the UK probably next year, and that NIO's entry-level Firefly project and Onvo brands are all engineered for right-hand drive and should be coming to the UK too. And the Twitter feed, I'll put it as the thumbnail, guys. He said that, and he quoted William Lee on saying that. So this is very interesting development, guys. And it makes me excited, so much so that when my $400 is cleared, and I have another $400 I'm going to take out of my pay coming Friday, that's another $800 this week yet again and again and again. But why am I doing that? Why is Money Making Mitch doing this? Because I see the business model. I understand it and I believe in it. So much so, like I said before, the guy that went to mine for the gold make less money than the guy selling the shovels. We are selling the shovels. Understand that, and understand by 2030 where we're going to be. I'm not saying, I'm sure we're going to be profitable way before that, probably by the end of this year to early next year. But in terms of mega size, by 2030, the stock price should be so mega that we'll be multi-millionaires. This is my belief based on what I see doing my research. You guys do your own research and understand this is not an instant gratification stock. Just like with Amazon, it took many years. Just like with Tesla, it took many years. And if possible, I'll try to include a 10-year chart of both Amazon and Tesla in the pictures. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational, inspirational, and motivational yet again. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. It's starting to become a little depressing, guys, because of the amount of work I'm putting in here. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we have that warrior mindset where we get rich or we die trying, guys.